Salutations, everyone. This is Razor, and it's Sunday, so you know what that means. Another Emblem tutorial where today I'm going to be giving you guys the lowdown on how to represent Samus Aran. Gonna get a nice little golden red brown background for the armor, of course. This is gonna be just a nice little simplistic Samus because we only got 32 layers to play with. If you want anything more complicated, either you got to go to someone more talented than me or do some weird hacking shit. But I saw this picture and I thought it'd be pretty cool, easy to do with 36 layers. Turns out it's more difficult than I thought. Ended up using all 36, but that's all right because that's what I usually do anyway. So we're gonna start with the visor here, using a what you call trapezoid, and then a couple of triangles, and then a couple of these curved square looking things. Stretch those puppies out. Get another trapezoid for the top of the visor here, and then I believe I feel that the angle is not quite right, so I'm just going to raise them up here a little bit and then adjust accordingly. Doesn't have to be perfect, but I spend so much time on these emblems. I want to make sure they look as good as humanly possible, or as chozo as possible, if you know what I mean. Gonna go ahead and add a little bit of more definition here on the top. Do a little bit of adjustment. Also had to make that green color as well. Go ahead and put black trapezoid here at the bottom. Deform that puppy just a little bit. It's not quite as perfect as we need it to be, so we'll add a couple more layers here to get just the right shape and thickness. So grab a couple of these monoliths to flesh it out here on the bottom. Any Metroid fans out there? Oh man, I love me some Super Metroid. Never played the original the original Metroid on the NES, but Super Metroid, man, that is one of the best games ever. And you got fucking Metroid Fusion on the Game Boy Advance, and what was the other one called? I forget. But that one was cool too. And you got Metroid Prime, fucking Metroid Prime 2, fucking Smash Brothers, Super Smash Brothers. This chick does it all. One of the original uh one of the original female protagonists in the gaming world. Came as quite a surprise at the time, but today we all know and love Samus Aran as the chosen Chozo heroine of the Metroid series, and she's pretty boss. Also, quite the fighter in Smash Bros. Get a couple of these wings. I forget. They always give these shapes funky ass names, but if you just look at them, you'll be able to find them. And then we move on to the rectangles for a bit of detail here to make you guys know that this is Samus Aran or Sumus, however you want to pronounce it. I'm sure she doesn't mind. She's been through a lot. All those space pirates and nonsense. Fucking Ridley up in there, little homage to Alien, also a female protagonist in that franchise. Gonna have the curved smile here for the side of the helmet. Want to get that just right. I do quite a bit of finagling here with these shapes, and then you just want to thin out this whatever that's called. And moving on, going to change it up here just so I can get the just the right shape that I want. I apologize if these videos are too long, or if you see me changing my mind on some stuff, but I'm doing this on the fly. This isn't like an emblem that I've already created and I'm just redoing it real quick. This is me making it in real time. Obviously, I'm speeding it up quite accelerated, but nevertheless, all the mistakes that I make happen here, and I leave some things on the cutting room floor. And this is like my fourth try at an emblem. There's a couple others that I wanted to try to do for this week's episode that just they weren't possible with the limited amount of layers that we had. And this was actually my second try at Samus, or Samus. The first time I used way too many layers in the visor, and I wasn't able to get these detailed portions done correctly, finish those up. So after finagling with the layers just a little bit more of the shapes, I found out some shapes were better to help me save some layers to get just the amount that I needed. Ended up using all 32 of the layers. Needed them all. Trying to get this curved line here for the last portion bit, but you just want to connect these three lines on the left side. Ideally, they don't perfectly connect, but it still looks fine. You guys get the idea. It's nice. It's simplistic. You know that it's Samus, and I always try to make a title that works well with this. So I went ahead and used the overkill one because that dude's at a bunch of armor. So there it is, guys. Samus Aran. Hope you enjoyed. You should check out my playlist for more Emblem videos, and I'll see you guys next time.